Despite the innovation and invention going around the world, the battery technology still falls behind to radically change the number of days we use our smartphone. Of course, without the need to charge, and it's well manifested when we don't have any power source nearby or especially when you are traveling. I'm going to run over 15 tips that will certainly help to minimize draining and maximize life of your smartphone battery. What's up folks, I'm Krishna and I create tech videos like this every week. So if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing and hit that bell icon to always get notified about my new uploads. For now, without any further delay, let's get started. The basic and straightforward idea is to use the battery saving mode, but this also limits the features of the phone. Still, this built-in feature helps you to get more time for your phone when you don't want to change default parameters one by one. That's quick and easy. GPS is one of the services that mostly drain your phone's battery. You always don't need to use GPS, especially with Wi-Fi and mobile networks, for accuracy. You can turn it off completely by going to Settings, Security and Privacy Location Services and then toggle off the access to My Location. Also, you can abandon the accuracy by choosing to use GPS only. Remember, GPS is also sometimes important when you are lost or when you want to use apps like Google Map or check into places in apps like Facebook. Nowadays, most phones have features to set the UI in dark color, and changing your phones in dark mode saves battery, especially in the OLED display where gray or black pixels can be controlled individually by turning on, off or dimming it. The automatic Wi-Fi was introduced in Android Oreo, and in Android Pie it is turned on by default. Though it's convenient to automatically connect to your favorite network, this convenience comes at battery cost. You can turn off the automatic Wi-Fi by going to Settings, Connection, Wi-Fi, Advanced, and then turn off the automatic Wi-Fi. Though voice assistant can be really helpful when you don't want to go every step to do your tasks, and it's also kind of fun to talk to your phone, but I often find myself tapping the phone rather than speaking commands to use the phone services, especially when I'm around people or I'm in a deafening environment. If the Google Assistant is turned on, it's always listening to your voices, waiting for commands it recognizes, which basically is another battery drainer. You can turn it off by going to Google app, then to Settings, Google Assistant tab, and then scroll down to Assistant devices and tap the device where you want to turn off the Assistant service and toggle off the Google Assistant option. Not every app you have in your phone needs equal background attention in terms of using data. You can turn off the app data usage by individual apps by going to Settings, Apps, and then choosing the app you want to limit the data to and toggle the Allow Background Data option. This will not only save the battery but also the hidden data used by the apps when you are not using the phone or app in foreground. By default, we have the brightness of the phone set to automatic, but the algorithm may not be that precise to care for your battery. Manually setting the brightness as per the need surely helps in maximizing the battery life, and also vibration motor in your phone is battery hungry too. So turning vibration off also saves you from getting your battery drained faster. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and even NFC are essential to us, but not every time we are using all these three networks at the same time. So turning some of them off when you don't need them certainly helps in getting a better span in your smartphone. Though it's fun and feels engaged when we have keyboard sounds and vibration, but we are after the battery saving after all, aren't we? Turning off keyboard sound and vibration will give you phone's battery more juice over time. To turn off the keyboard sound and vibration, go to settings, find out the language and input, and go to on-screen keyboard and select the keyboard you are using. Here I am using the Google keyboard, and then after you select the Gboard, you can tap the preferences option to toggle off the sound and vibration or haptic feedback. Who doesn't love the vibrant color and art in the wallpaper? But there is a catch to those colorful wallpaper when you think of battery saving. Today's phone got the OLED display which can turn off black pixels, basically not powering the black area of phones. That means using black wallpaper or at least wallpaper with more blacks will help in low power consumption by the phone, thus saving the more battery. You certainly have some apps that you rarely use, but it's common you are seeing notifications from those apps frequently. Such apps are definitely draining your battery when looking to send you notifications. So you can turn off the notification for such apps by going to Settings, Apps, choose the app you want to disable for notifications and tap Notification and toggle off the Show Notifications. That will even not interrupt when you don't want to miss your favorite part in the music. The lithium ion has got something to do with the temperature, and its chemistry has potential to lose, gain those electrons, protons, ions or whatsoever when temperature changes. Well, I'm not a battery expert, but one thing I have found through research is that your phones drain battery when used in sunlight or near fire. So better you keep your phone cool and extend the battery life. Simple. How many accounts do you have in your phone? One, then it's all good. But if you have more than one account set up for any apps or services, it's better to have few if you can survive with less. Deleting unnecessary accounts could improve the battery life of your phone by a reasonable amount. There has been a heated contention prevailing on internet about whether it's okay to charge your phone overnight or keeping in charge even it's full. And the short answer is don't charge your phone overnight. Yes, nowadays phones can identify the charging reach to 100% and cut off the current, but still phone battery has to drain and phone again charges to 100%. More charging obviously ain't good for your phone, so to protect your phone battery, charge less often and plug off the cord when done. Sometimes we lose our charger that came with the phone, and often we get charging done with similar accessories. Compatibility plays a great role in technology, and if you are not using a charger that did not come with the phone, you may be doing it wrong and making your phone battery strength poor over time. Use the original charger or use authentic charger that matches the ampere and voltage that your phone supports. Also consider subscribing to this channel and smash that like button if you learned some tips on saving your phone's battery. Thanks for studying the video. See you again.